all the land beat for everything that was in the field, both man and the beast, and the hail beat down in the vegetation in the field and scattered every tree in the field. Only in the land of Goshen where the Israelites were, there was no hail. So every child of God, I want you to know, if you stay uncovered in covenant, God will stop that hail from falling. Now stand on that word. Watch this. Y'all ready for this? Now, how many believe this is from God? How many been with me for the last 7 years? We've been giving global words of end-time moments that's going to take place. Let me see it. Right now, I encourage everybody, because what I'm about to get ready to do, there's going to be a lot of distractions trying to hit through here. And if you do, because this is so reverent, I may have to call you out. Because there cannot be any distraction when God is in his holy temple. Watch this. In 2006 and 7, God gave me that message, and I did not know what was going to happen in 2008. What happened in 2008? The stock market crash. Hell hit the world. God told me at that time, in the midst of the hell that will hit the world, a third of what the world goes through, I'm going to bring increase in your life. I wish I could just. You will not experience what the world will experience. What they will lose, you will increase a third of it. Well, there's about to be a 30 or 33% increase of inflation in the world. To the believer, they're about to get a 33% blessing, promotion. When y'all said y'all believe the word of God, now this don't make you feel good if you act the will of God. But if you're in the will of God, it's a good thing that you in motion. Who am I helping? Who am I helping? Who am I helping? Now I gotta help you. I need to help you. Now everybody understand where we're going here. This is not church. My assignment is to not make you feel good. My assignment is to give you the word of the Lord. Now, 2008, stock market crash. The world took a great dip, went into a recession, headed back toward depression. A great depression like we've never experienced since the 40s. And it went through really triple dips since 08. And it's about to go again. That will introduce us to the 10 horns. Which will be the 10 United Nations coming together, signing off on the covenant. That will be the beginning of introducing the Antichrist. As Daniel chapter 7 talks about. When we go further in Revelation 13 through Revelation 17, we're going to find more about those 10 horns and 7 heads. Daniel said out of the 10 horns, 3 horns were wounded. But they will regain their power back. Because they will be given power from the beast. Now you have to understand the reason that we are in Exodus, because the world experienced 10 united horns, which is 10 united nations or kingdom, which will bring to us the world as we know it, a one world order, which will produce a one world government. The currency and money as you know today will be worthless. You might as well use it in your fireplace. It will have no value. How many know I'm talking to today? It will go over to euro again. Because China and Russia and those wounded nations that was wounded, those 3 heads, have now been given power back. How many know the horns or the mountain represents cities or nations and emperors and kings? How many know Russia was wounded? Under Ronald Reagan, he brought about a charge that empowered our government and our military forces, that weakened Russia. But how many know Russia's getting this power And it's what Ezekiel, I wish I could talk to God. It is what Ezekiel 37 and 38 talk about God and make God. That word God means Russia. Russia and China will come together with Iran, and that's the three heads. How many know at one time Iran was in trouble and the United States came and bailed them out before Iraq? But how many know all three of those countries have gotten power back? Their main assignment is to destroy Israel. That's right. That's right. But in order to get to Israel, they got to weaken and cripple the United States. Let's move on. Y'all. Somebody tell them it's more than church. If you need to pick them up and put them down, you need to get up and go to somebody else's church. Because I'm here to tell you what is about to happen in the last days. I'm here to let you know what's going to happen in the next 9-10 months. And if your house is not in order, you better set your house in order. Because you got to die and you can't live. When you look at Egypt, what is it famous for? What is Egypt famous for? The pyramid. How many levels is it to the pyramid? When you look at it, how many plagues came over Egypt? 10. That's how many levels.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Each level of dimension represents a God.
Oh, Jesus.
They were famous for representing their power, and their great economy came from each one of their gods. And the seventh plague, which introduced the hell in Egypt, represents a God called Nut. And that's what the devil is. He's a nut. He was a God of fertility that would bring green pasture and vegetation that had caused Egypt to be fruitful as they thought. But God speaks to Moses and said to Moses, I'm going to cripple the economy of Egypt. And when I'm finished with Pharaoh, he's going to beg me to let you go. I'm telling you, people of God, those that are in bondage, those that are in yoke, those that are struggling, those that are oppressed, I'm giving you a message from God as a prophet of God. God is telling you that principality and that stronghold, God is speaking to the atmosphere and speaking to those that will listen. Let my people go. He's going to cripple the backbone of this economy so the people of God can get back in position with God, so they can do what God told Moses. Tell Pharaoh to let my people go so they can come and worship me and offer sacrifice so they can be free, so they can get into the land of promise. I wish I had somebody that's ready to get out of the debt and the struggle and the predicament that you're in, so you can leave this world system, so you can get back into the kingdom of God system, so you can worship God freely. Somebody bless him. Who am I helping? Watch this. Watch this, God. He says, Moses, what you got to do, this is the seventh plague. Revelation talks about the seven trumpets. This is the seventh plague in Exodus 19. He said, I want you to stretch out your hand over Egypt and prophesy a prophetic message to the head, to the thigh, and to the blue. I wish I had some here. Tell somebody, say, you want to know why some stuff ain't got freedom in our family? We ain't said nothing. Oh, I'm going to hurt somebody up in here that's religious. Come on, yeah, I've been talking to God. God said, you don't been talking to me, but now it's time to speak to the atmosphere. God don't give you permission that you can get it, you can come out of it. Quit speaking to God and speak to the atmosphere. Somebody said, I'm going to speak into this atmosphere. I wish I had somebody that was bold enough and had faith enough. When I said that, you wouldn't just praise them, you done went to the choir. That's your problem now. You say you're a son and a daughter of the king, but you don't never get proclamation. You never introduce a declaration. If you're a son and daughter of the king, you speak over your situation. You speak over your promise. You speak over your house. You speak over your future. You speak over your life. You speak over that community. You speak over that that city. You speak over that state. You speak it to the world. I wish I had somebody that's ready to take it to a new place. Open up your mouth. Regardless of what you're going through, you are in covenant with God. Regardless of how you messed up, you're in covenant with God. Regardless of what you look like, what you got, what you don't have, you're in covenant with God. I need somebody to jump up in this place, open up your mouth, and declare my sickness will be healed.